exciting. So 30 seconds until we start moving. We're going to start with dumbbell swing and lunge. We're going to make sure we're using our lightest dumbbell ideally, because we're still going to start warming up in these first few sets. We want to make sure that you've got a drink ready to go. You can rest in between the working set if you need to. You're just going to try and facilitate space. So we're setting up, one leg forward, one leg back. Start your dumbbell. We've got 2 seconds. 1. Now we start to lunge through. Let's get moving. Okay guys, so first superset is done. It's fairly tough. The depth on those swing lunges, you've got to really control. There's no rush to do anything crazy on those. You just make sure you are sat in that nice rhythm. You're seeing even like I'm coming off balance a couple of times, but that's where you just slow it down, focus on what positions that you want to try and work in towards. We mainly know we want to try and drive into that hip, so we're driving that femur back into the glute to try and get that power from the glutes. As far as the abs, you would have seen there, take your time, just slow it down. The hardest bit is coming over the top. And what we normally have to remember that the hardest bit is probably the bit that we need to develop the most. So don't rush through it, identify it and pick up on that speed change. So, quick second, grab a drink and we'll get straight back into the next superset with the 2 new movements. Okay, cool. So we're going into that lateral jump with the clean and press with the dumbbell, where we're here, driving up, trying to maintain and hold that center line. The hardest bit of this is going overhead. So just remember that if you need to take the overhead bit out and you need to just work here, that's absolutely fine. We're going to work 30 seconds each side. So when you switch, the first switch, don't panic. You'll probably just go from here. Take your time to get across to the other side, then you just start to repeat that movement however we're going. 2 seconds, let's get into it. Awesome guys, so superset number 2 out, starting to get a lot harder now. You would have seen in that last superset, obviously you're probably concentrating on what you're doing, but I kept the speed as level as I can. Just because it's the final round of the superset doesn't mean you have to push it quicker. The MO of this is making sure that you are aiming straight towards the best technique you can. I haven't gone any heavier than a 4 kilo, and I'm still really working. Sweat's picking up, it's challenging me. I'm trying to work out like where my imbalances are. So in that, my right hand coming over the top felt really good. As I came around the other side, left hand side just didn't have the same connection. But if I wasn't listening to my body, I wouldn't have found that out. But they're 2 very complex moves, so they are stuff that through the week, outside of this workout, that you can just snack on and just think about how you're going through those 2 movements. Work out if you can rotate a bit more, what that press feels like. And then obviously if you're training with me in person or online, write it down, message below or send me a message, and we can pick it up in your next session. However, both supersets are done. Grab a quick drink, and then we're gonna hit 1 movement now for 3 sets straight. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so first one of our 2 finishes, 3 sets through this, is the split jump with the swing and the pull. So it's a swing through, step and pull. Swing through, step and pull. Two explosive movement through this. First bit is here and here. When you go through the swing, just patience, just wait, pull, push, and then wait. Be patient in that middle bit. Here, 1, 2, swing. Here we go, 3 seconds, so I'm gonna carry on. Here. So it's the last set. Work this out. If you just take this first workout just to work out the timing and position, that's fine. Practice it through the week. Jump back on the workout next week. Last set. So as I go through these, I'm really trying to focus on making sure that in that lunge, I'm loading that right glute. I'm trying to stay on that front leg the whole time. I'm trying to keep it soft whilst trying to keep that pelvis back with a lovely straight spine. One more here. Nice. And you swap hands, swap legs. Last 25 seconds. Chest up nice and tall. Nice spring at the top. Sitting into that left glute. It's a bit of a sticky one for me. Lovely. Good stuff, guys. So, rest up, take a second, then we're going to go into our final movement. Grab a quick drink, we'll get straight back into it. Okay, so we're here. Right at the end, we've got our squat with our step back. For this first set, I'm going to just work single side. So if you put it in whatever hand you feel comfortable with, there's your squat, drive and press. The weight shift is onto the other leg as you step that leg back, reach the dumbbell high. You come back down, drive up. Don't let yourself from this position have to catch yourself with that foot. Weight, down and push. 5 seconds, then you're going to join me. 30 seconds on each side. So let me get another dumbbell. Final set, guys. Looking really good. Perfectly happy with you staying with single side. Drop the dumbbell if you have to. Just go for that technique. But for the more adventurous, I'm going to show you this. I wouldn't do it. So we're here, squat, push. So unless you're really comfortable with this weight transition at the bottom, across, drive, across, drive, chest staying up nice and tall. Last 35 seconds. Take the depth out of it if you have to, and just turn it into that shallow hinge and a drive. Shallow hinge, drive. Always making sure dumbbells stay just above shoulder height. Last 15. Nice deep breathing. Well done. Okay guys, so now I've just got a little bit of breath back. Well done for completing that. There's a lot of technical stuff in there, so this isn't meant to be easy. This workout is not something that anyone can just dive in, do, and then carry on with their day. If you want to upgrade your movement, you have to think higher than what the masses are doing. You have to think you're just going to be willing to dig 5 to 10% into a deeper bank of knowledge, which literally unlocks a completely different world of movement, changes the ideas, and it kills the idea of exercise and really drives the creative world of movement and what you can do within it. So don't limit yourself to single exercises. Think slightly bigger. Think what can you do within those exercises, which we are going to class movements. Is it in the shoulder? Is it in the rib cage? Is it the abs? Is it the pelvis? Is it moving into the hip? Is it overusing a knee? Is it feeling more balanced through the feet? So there's a whole world out there that we're going to keep diving into with these workouts. You have to keep chipping away at these. The videos will be in the exercise library, and if you have any comments, they're below. If you want to private message me, if you're a client of mine or you train online or in person, send me a message. I'm happy to go through stuff in our next session. But if not, guys, thank you very much for getting through this workout. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video. And if you know anyone that would benefit from this, share it away. And I will see you in the next workout, guys.